is to make money, and I can't change my values. I mean, some people love art, love to paint. If a great painter loves to paint, well, you can't, what do you do, criticize him because he likes to paint? Well, hell, I was born up with my values to make money. But
Carl Icahn, how he made his first $10 million.
And the investment banker said, come on outside, Carl. So I come outside with him and said, look, he said, they don't like you at all. If you start buying more stock, we're going to dilute the hell out of you. He said, now on the other side of the coin, we'll give you don't have the stock too long, we'll give you a $10 million profit to walk away. He looks at me and says, do you want some time to think about it? I said, no, I'll take the $10 million.
Carl Icahn is a self-taught activist investor who is now worth $20 billion. He is renowned for his aggressive investment strategy and deep belief in unlocking shareholder value. His approach, as we will see, involves acquiring significant stakes in undervalued or struggling companies and then pushing for strategic changes, such as asset sales, restructurings, or increased buybacks to unlock value. Icahn's philosophy centers on the idea that management should be held accountable to shareholders, with a focus on maximizing returns. He famously quips, "I'm not in this business to make friends, I'm in it to make money," highlighting his relentless pursuit of profit and willingness to challenge corporate leadership to achieve it. But how did Carl Icahn get his start?
Once the rich uncle, now he's the rich nephew.
Elliot Schnall, known as Uncle Elliot, helped Carl Icahn get started. In 1968, he loaned Icahn $400,000 so he could buy a seat on the New York Stock Exchange. Icahn began with options and arbitrage. Then in 1979, he had a new idea.
He has generated incredible returns for his investors.
It's an $8 billion hedge fund. To get into it, investors have to pony up a minimum of $25 million.
Keep working, that's good.
After the fund had been averaging gains of 30% a year, it slid to just 7% last year.
Has anybody questioned whether, since you didn't do so well last year, whether you're losing the touch?
Carl is a warrior.
Part of me, my mother said I have some kind of warrior gene in me or something.
A warrior gene?
Well, some I saw on TV. She said I was throwback to a 13th century warrior in the family. But I would rather fight corporations than these guys.
In this short video, we are going to analyze some of Carl Icahn's investment principles. To understand how he has created so much wealth, we will hear directly from him and in his own words. We are also going to show you what stocks he owns right now, so you can invest alongside him. This channel is focused on delivering the highest quality content about finance and investing. If you have enjoyed this video, please subscribe so you don't miss any of our content or free resources. Additionally, please comment on this video. We value your input. And finally, we have a special gift for you, so please continue to watch until the end. We have something for you. 1. Activist investing. Carl Icahn's investment strategy is heavily centered on activism. He takes substantial stakes in companies and actively pushes for changes to enhance shareholder value, believing that many companies are poorly managed.
Our companies in this country have, and I said that to Larry Fink just at this thing at the conference, that I think that we have a major trouble in this country because I think many too many of our companies are badly run. They're run by mediocre CEOs and should be made accountable. And I believe that if we don't do this,
as he famously said, some people get rich studying artificial intelligence. Me, I make money studying natural stupidity. This reflects his belief that management inefficiencies present opportunities. Additionally, Icahn's remark, "If you want a friend, get a dog. The financial markets are not the place to look for friends," highlights his combative nature and willingness to confront management teams to unlock value for shareholders.
You hear that? He never said he was Robin Hood.
Last spring, at a seminar on hostile takeovers for the legal community, Icahn got a chance to explain his takeover philosophy. He believes that corporate America should be shaken up, that most companies are poorly managed and have too much bureaucracy, and that frequently accounts for low stock prices.
2. Contrarian investing. Icahn's contrarian approach involves investing in companies that others overlook or avoid, which often allows him to acquire assets at a discount. He believes in going against the crowd, as evidenced by his quote, "The consensus thinking is generally wrong. If you go with a trend, the momentum always falls apart on you.
We bought casinos, and you got to buy them when nobody wants them, really. I mean, that's the real secret. You buy things, it sounds very simple, but it's very hard to do. When everybody hates it, you buy them. And then
He looks for companies that are undervalued by the market, saying, "My investment philosophy, generally, with exceptions, is to buy something when no one wants it." This strategy allows him to capitalize on opportunities when others are fearful or pessimistic. 3. Concentration of investments. Icahn prefers a concentrated portfolio where he can exert significant influence rather than diversifying broadly. He once stated, "I like to concentrate on a few companies that I can really influence and make a difference in." This allows him to focus on driving value in a few select investments. He also believes that diversification is a protection against ignorance. It makes little sense if you know what you are doing, emphasizing his confidence in his ability to identify and improve undervalued companies rather than spreading investments thinly across many. Later in this video, we will show you exactly what Carl owns right now. And it's not surprising that his top 5 holdings represent more than 90% of his portfolio. 4. Long-term perspective with opportunistic exits. Though known for his activist tactics, Icahn maintains a long-term investment horizon, adapting his strategy as opportunities arise. He remarks, "I never lose sight of the long term, but I am always prepared to seize opportunities as they arise," highlighting his readiness to capitalize on market conditions while keeping an eye on long-term value.
don't do this, but I made a list. I'll just read it very quickly because nobody wants to hear me read anything, but you look at the companies that we bought over the years. I'm surprised myself about the long-termism that we do. So ACF, I own 31 years. I hate to admit that I have these stocks this long. 31 years. And then I looked at American Railcar Industries, 23 years. Federal Mogul.
I am often the last man standing. I'm in it for the long haul, but if there's a good exit, I'll take it. Illustrates his balance between patient investing and seizing profitable exits when opportunities present themselves. 5. Shareholder value maximization. Maximizing shareholder value is at the core of Icahn's investment philosophy. He focuses on strategies that directly benefit shareholders, such as pushing for buybacks or dividends. Icahn clearly states, "The ultimate goal is to increase shareholder value, and that's the bottom line for me."
Motorola is a perfect example of how Carl Icahn operates. First, he chooses a company he thinks is poorly run and trading below value. 2 years ago, he started buying up millions of shares of Motorola. Now he controls over $1 billion worth of stock.
He also emphasizes, "I'm in it to make money, and the best way to do that is to ensure the company is run in a way that maximizes returns for all shareholders," underscoring his focus on aligning corporate strategies with shareholder interests.
Most people can't do it, is activism. And going into companies where the stock is selling cheaply for a number of reasons. And if we can get in there and we can do something, we can help that company, and sometimes we come as uninvited guests, but a lot of companies in this country are terribly run.
Summary. As we have learned, Carl Icahn's investment strategy is guided by principles like activist investing, contrarianism, and a concentrated portfolio approach. Carl also emphasizes a focus on the long term while remaining flexible on opportunistic exits, all while maximizing shareholder value. Carl Icahn's portfolio. So what stocks does Carl currently own right now? At the time this video is being published, Carl owns a very concentrated portfolio. The top 5 holdings represent over 90% of his portfolio. Here they are. Icahn Enterprises. The ticker is IEP. It is 62% of his portfolio. CVR Energy. The ticker is CVI. It is 17% of his portfolio. Southwest Gas. The ticker is SWX. It is 7% of his portfolio. International Flavors and Fragrances. The ticker is IFF. It is 3% of his portfolio. CVR Partners. The ticker is UAN. It is 3% of his portfolio. Gurufocus.com. So, what is the best way to know what Carl Icahn and other great investors like Warren Buffett and Ray Dalio own on an ongoing basis? It is simple. subscribe to Gurufocus.com. For a little more than $1 a day, you can get access to the holdings of over 140 top investors and hedge fund managers. You can see exactly what they own right now as well as their trading history. There is also a comprehensive stock dashboard and 30 years of financial data and much more. You can even try it free for 7 days. We have left a link in the description below, and while we will earn a small commission if you subscribe, it's not why we are recommending it. We have used it for years, and it has saved us hours of time consolidating 13F filings. Just one good investment idea from here will pay for a full year's subscription. Invest for free. If you want to invest alongside Carl and leverage his knowledge and expertise, it's cheaper and easier than you think. May investors still don't realize they can trade for free. If you are just getting started or looking to try a new broker, we have left links in the description section to several trading platforms we trust. They include E-Trade, Robinhood, Webull, and several others. Many have amazing apps that make trading and tracking your portfolio even easier. Additional resources. While Carl has never written a book about investing, there are several books that have been written about him. Here are a couple of them, and there are links in the description below if you want to buy them. They are essential reading for anyone interested in further understanding Carl's mindset and aggressive investment style. King Icahn, The Biography of a Renegade Capitalist by Mark Stevens. It was written in 1993. This book is considered one of the most comprehensive biographies of Carl Icahn. It explores his early life, career, and the development of his aggressive investment style. Mark Stevens provides a detailed look at Icahn's key deals and battles in the corporate world, including his approach to hostile takeovers and shareholder activism. The Richest Man in Babylon, Carl Icahn. Biography by J.R. McGregor was written in 2019. This book offers a concise overview of Carl Icahn's life and career, focusing on his journey to becoming a billionaire. It highlights key moments in his career, including his most notable takeovers and investment strategies. The book also explores the lessons that can be learned from Icahn's success. Finally, thank you for making it this far. As we promised, we would like to give you your gift. In the description below, there is a link to a free reading list of the 100 must-read books in finance and investing. For each of the books, we have provided a short summary so you can focus on what interests you. The reading list covers a wide range of topics including personal finance, investment strategies, financial markets, behavioral finance, real estate, and even risk management. There is literally something for everyone. If you have enjoyed this video, please watch another one about a top investment mind or review some of the free resources we have put in the description section below.